I've been chasing mountain bike holidays for the last 16 years, and if you're wondering where to book next, this video is the one for you. Morzine, southern Spain, Finale, Ligure, 3 of Europe's biggest mountain bike destinations, but which one comes out on top? I'm breaking it all down. Travel, trails, accommodation, weather, cost and vibe. No fluff, just the facts you need to pick your next trip. Stick around, because the winner just might surprise you.
So yeah, let's get the boring stuff out of the way. This Ride Southern Spain is a flight into Malaga, and we're about 3 hours on the flight for me. So flight into Malaga and then a transfer was about an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours, something like that. So yeah, compare that to Morzine. Morzine's about an hour and a half from Geneva. So you got flight to Geneva, maybe slightly shorter for most people coming from the UK. And Nice airport probably somewhere in between if you're flying out for Finale. Yeah, Ride Southern Spain in its very nature is guided holiday. We're uplifted in vans, and you know, they've got trails which are quite close to the villa, and if you watch any of the other edits that are put out from this area, you'll get a real good feel for what the riding's like. But yeah, it's guided, lift assisted. The guides are fantastic, really great riders, give you the opportunity to make sure everyone in the group gets looked after, gets to ride the kind of tracks that they wanted to ride. So yeah, that's great fun. Morzine obviously is the one which is different in its nature, with Finale being about guided, lift assisted. Though there have been people that go to Finale and guide themselves using trail forks. But yeah, that's generally, again, it's guided riding. If you're wanting to get the absolute best out of the trip. Morzine is the one that's very different in that you've effectively got a collection of bike parks all linked together with chairlifts. So it's very much a ski style chairlift holiday. So what I've found with Morzine in particular is, look, it's very bike parky. So there are off-piste trails which are hard technical tracks, which I have ridden in the past, but it was such a long time ago I can't really comment on them, and not a huge variety of them as well. So, but the bike park stuff for me it's great. I mean, you've got, again, I've got edits up from Morzine, have a look at those. I've had great, absolutely fantastic holidays there, had a great old time. It is very bike park, so you know, you've got to be really comfortable and happy riding berms. Got to be really comfortable riding the berms, jumps, stuff like that. Otherwise you're probably going to find it's not really your cup of tea. If you're searching for more enduro natural trails, then really, you know, it's Lanneron, Ride Southern Spain, or it would be Finale, which has some fantastic tracks. Whee! All right, and a little breather. So the tracks here What I would say most about this holiday, in comparison to the other ones discussed, is it feels like a real adventure. We've covered so much ground in terms of finding different riding areas, so many different styles of trails. So in one day we were riding, single track through forests, moving on into kind of like some alpine style territory, and then on a downhill track for the rest of the afternoon with some big sends. Too big for me, but a lot of fun. Had a great old time. All right, Jack, you in a bush, mate? Yeah, such great variety here. Feels like a proper adventure. Great fun with the guides.
When it comes to accommodation, each destination has its own vibe. Morzine offers something for every budget, from hostels and self-catered apartments to fully catered chalets with bike-friendly features, if you choose wisely. The town's buzzing nightlife is a bonus for some, but not all places offer secure storage or space to work on your bike. Atlas Ride Company runs a solid Morzine package including breakfast, 5 evening meals and a lift pass for around £679. But it doesn't include transfers or guiding, so you're on your own when it comes to navigating the trails. Finale Ligure leans more towards the laid-back Italian coastal experience. You'll find a good mix of accommodation options in town, but the Atlas Ride Company package includes a fully catered villa near the beach, guided riding, uplifts and airport transfers for £1,290. Ride Southern Spain strips things back in the best way possible. It's all about high mountain adventure and home comforts. The villa comes with a stunning pool, incredible views and a few rescued dogs. They even have a donkey called Coco. The vibe is very relaxed, it's self-catered with a great breakfast included, and from May to July 2025 prices are currently discounted to just £745 including transfers.
So, yeah, the trail's very natural here. Difficulty level's pretty definitely high. Look, I'm a very average rider and these trails are accessible to someone who's comfortable on fairly tech UK trails. They're definitely going to be different to what you're used to riding. Loose surface, switchbacks, things like that, but they're definitely rideable and it's certainly great fun because they're so different to whatever it is that you're normally used to riding. So, Morzine, I'd say level-wise, ability level-wise, are very similar to the tracks at Finale, and I would say, obviously, Morzine has everything. With it being a bike park, has everything from green runs down to up to sort of double black diamond bike park, super big jumps, etc. And also pointing out, as I have done on other edits, that riding all this on a 150mm 160 front travel trail bike that's been downhillified to a degree. My bike choice is probably more fatiguing, for sure. Yeah, so the bike parks of Morzine, obviously you've got greens and blues. It's a little bit more beginner friendly. If you're thinking about doing an MTB trip straight away into your, early on in your mountain biking career, this definitely requires a bit more ability, as does Finale.
If you're chasing year-round riding, the weather matters, and each destination has its sweet spot. Morzine is a summer-only playground, with lift access running from mid-June to early September. You get alpine heat in the day, but storms can roll in fast, and when they do, the lifts often shut down, leaving trails muddy and in some cases almost unrideable. Finale Ligure and Ride Southern Spain are more flexible year-round options, making them great shoulder season options. Both enjoy mild winters, early springs and long autumns, but it's worth noting that Atlas Ride Company don't run their packages in Finale Ligure in the winter months. Ride Southern Spain is an all-year option, avoiding July and August when the heat is too much. So which one comes out on top? Morzine is ideal for families or groups with mixed abilities. There's a huge trail network and everything's set up well for bikers. But if I'm honest, after many visits, I do find it now a little bit samey. There's an overuse of flow and berms, and the off-piste can feel a little intimidating, especially when the poor weather turns in. Finale Ligure is full-on enduro experience, long descents, proper tech and that big mountain to beach energy. It's raw, fast and full of character. But Ride Southern Spain is my winner. The adventure, the trails, the villa and the relaxed holiday vibe just hits different. After 5 full days of guided riding, I came home energised, not wrecked. It felt like a real holiday with amazing riding, not just a riding trip. I've been lucky enough to do MTB holidays for over 16 years now, and these trips still light a fire in me. Let me know in the comments, where would you go? Or better yet, where should I head next? Hit like if this helped you decide, and subscribe if you want honest MTB holiday content with no fluff. See you out there.